only to find out that they're getting stuck in torrential rain again. So still fairly fluid out here. We've got crackles of thunder, loud rumbles, certainly sheets of rain, and then it tapers off. But as Chris Potter has been mentioning, he expects things to continue to taper off through the night, but we'll keep you updated on developments as they occur right here on Queen Street West. Back to you.
I think I heard that thunder, and we certainly saw the lightning.
You certainly did, but I'm telling you, what I heard here moments ago was incredibly dramatic. I don't think I've ever in my life heard thunder that loud, and I grew up in the BC interior where lightning and thunder are commonplace in the summer. I can't imagine I can't imagine when I've been shaken to the core like that by a crackle of thunder. So,
you know, Gurdeep brought up a good point, and you do as well, and I'm going to marry the two, if you will. Pets in this kind of weather and children, let's reverse it. Children in this kind of weather and pets. How do you explain this to your children?
No, that's a good one. I'm unfortunately not at home to explain.
Your husband
but,
is.
Yes, but you know what we do is we just hold them really tight, really close, and just tell them, isn't it exciting? It's a thunderstorm. So, yeah, that's the way to do it.
Oh, and one time on Animal House Calls, Vet brought in some information about, it's called a thunder shirt. And you put this T-shirt on the cat or the dog, and it really just sort of encloses them. It swaddles them in a way. And apparently it helps ease their suffering when they are listening to thunderstorms. So there you go.
Very nice.
Safety first, as always. We just want to remind you that Toronto is still sitting under tornado watch and severe thunderstorm warning. We have Gian Lee, who has experienced a lightning strike just feet from her. G, are you okay?
We're better now, and I mean, we're still a little shaken up because we decided to pull over here. We're on Royal York Road on the overpass overlooking the Gardiner. We thought this would be a safe place to not only show you the city in the background here. Oh my gosh, this is what we're experiencing, flashes of lightning like that, and it's just non-stop. And we just felt one a few moments ago. It was quite close to us while we were waiting to go live, but it has been non-stop for the last 20 minutes. And did you hear that, Ed? The thunder?
I did, yes.
So loud.
It's a sound and light show.
Obviously, it certainly is. And you had pointed out earlier, even though it's nighttime, it almost feels like daytime because the light is so bright and the flashes of lightning have just been coming down nonstop. And of course, the rain is coming down in every single direction. But this is a great way of seeing the light show because it's quite dark here, and when the lightning strikes or when it flashes, it really brightens up this whole area. Right now, in terms of drivers on the road, visibility isn't too bad, but obviously the roads are very slick. But you can see that cars are leaving the downtown core, just trying to make their way home safely. But rain is coming down in every direction. There isn't a lot of wind right here in this particular spot, but certainly a light show continues here in the West End. And then I need to point out one thing, you know, as a reporter, we're always prepared. I wasn't exactly prepared for tonight's rainstorm, so look what I did with my shoes.
What have you got on? What have you, you've got bags on your...
Garbage bags.
Clever. And you still have your heels on, don't you? No, they're
I do. It was the only way to get around it.
That was very smart. Oh,
it's okay.
Young lady, that is great. Now, I do want to say something. The other thing that we're very careful about is making sure that you and the crew are safe. So where are you, and what are the safety measures that you are taking as you are helping us experience this storm?
Well, basically, Matt is an experienced cameraman. I've been consulting with him this entire night. We were driving along the Gardiner when we made that phone call to you where we really felt like we were under the lightning storm, so we thought we'd get off the Gardiner as a precaution. We went along Queensway, and it felt like it was going to die down a little bit in this area. So we are literally on Royal York Road on an overpass above the Gardiner. We thought this would be a good vantage point to see the city behind us. But while we were setting up, sure enough, there was lightning coming down all around us. And
so, you know what,
at one point, I thought maybe we should take cover, but we decided to go ahead with.
I'm going to strongly
suggest, what we're experiencing.
Please get inside our vehicle, and we're done with that. It's not safe, and thank you so much for doing what you did. But now you must take cover and do what it is that we're suggesting everybody else do. Thank you, G. Get inside, please.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It is 10:18. This is Toronto's breaking news. CP24, we're live, and we're showing you pictures of a storm that has certainly made its presence known through all of southern Ontario and various portions of southern Ontario under tornado warnings at this point. We're talking about Oakville, we're talking about Hamilton, Haldimand, Dunnville, and other areas. We've got Kyle Christie next, who is going to show us what's going on wherever you are. Where are you right now, Kyle?
Well, we moved from the Lakeshore and we're now on Broadview heading toward the Don Valley Parkway. We're going to check out localized flooding. I was mentioning when we were over on the Lakeshore there was some localized flooding, which we often do see.
It is 10:20. This is Toronto's breaking news. CP24. A tornado watch for Toronto continues. Severe thunderstorm warning for Toronto continues. The light show is on full blast right now. Please, if you are planning on heading out, think twice. Maybe wait a few hours until the bulk of the system.
We've been hearing about some damage in the Burlington area and power outages in the Burlington area. It's unclear because they were under a tornado warning at the time of this damage occurring, whether or not a tornado has passed through the area. But I can tell you that there was definitely 100% rotation being picked up by Doppler radar. So it is a possibility. It is not a definite, but there is going to be areas with power outages. There is going to be areas which will still hold on to the very frequent light show. So, I mean, that's really it. I mean, this is what we're going to continue to see, even here in the downtown core. Even though the rain is letting up, even though the winds are slowly easing, there's still numerous strikes of lightning, and this is going to be ongoing.
We've heard that lightning is, on the danger scale, is the most dangerous. So if a lightning strike happens, what would normally be its target?
Well, yeah, this was one of the sideways lightning thing. I mean, why does lightning form? And it's, well, to put it simply, charge separation. And whenever you get charge separation, it wants to rectify that self and neutralize itself. So it looks for the closest place where there is a negative to a positive charge, and sometimes it's so. I mean, if you are in that area, 40 area right now, not much in the realm right now, but within the next half an hour, it will be there. So take precautions. If you haven't already done so, head down to the basement if you're in Niagara.
All right, and stay with us here on CP24. Chris Potter has his eye on the radar. Everything you need to know. Our Stephanie Smythe is taking a good look at all that's happening around southern Ontario and will bring us the very latest information. This is Toronto's breaking news. CP24, what a summer storm this has been.